Welcome to PlayStation News, Rumours and Leaks. We have lots to discuss in the video today, including God of War Remastered, with a Marvel's Wolverine update, a studio closure unfortunately, and news on Spider-Man multiplayer. So let's take a look at what's been happening over the last few days in the world of gaming. There is excitement amongst PlayStation gamers, and here is why. According to a notable insider, Sony might be gearing up to gift us with a revitalized version of the legendary God of War trilogy, specifically crafted for the PS5. Now, if you've been on the gaming scene for a while, you might recall that the first two installments of this epic saga were remastered for the PS3. They even then made their way to the handheld PS Vita, amplifying the series' reach. God of War 3, the stunning climax of Kratos' original Odyssey, received its own remaster for the PS4, and it has seemingly transitioned onto the PS5 thanks to its backwards compatibility feature, allowing players to relive this amazing game with its mythic encounters in breathtaking detail on the latest PS5 console. The buzz about this potential trilogy remaster has been circulating across social media over the last few days, predominantly spurred on by the words of a familiar leaker who goes by the name of Nick Baker, or Shepshul Nick. He's a familiar name on the realm of leaks and gaming predictions. Now, it's fair to note that Baker's leak history might have its ups and downs, but when it comes to Sony related insights, he's previously hit the bullseye with information that was later confirmed by reliable sources. So PlayStation wise, he's quite reliable, and in recent appearances on the Xbox Era podcast alongside fellow insider and journalist Jeff Grubb, Baker hinted that the God of War trilogy might be heading to the PS5. However, here's where the intrigue deepens. The nature of these potential releases remains a mystery. Will these additions be faithful ports of the PS3 remasters, showcasing the saga's glory in upgraded graphics and performance tailored for the PS5 capabilities, throw in some haptics? Is that what it's going to be, or could Sony be planning something more extensive, perhaps completely reinventing and redoing many of the levels to try and surprise gamers and entice long-time fans and newcomers alike? Who knows? But interestingly, Baker stoked our anticipation for this remastered trilogy. He also cast doubt on the inclusion of God of War Ascension. This particular installment, unleashed upon the gaming world in 2013 for the PS3, stands as a final chapter featuring Terrence C. Carson's commanding voice as Kratos. Could its absence from the potential package signify a deliberate choice by Sony to focus solely on Kratos' core journey across the first three monumental games? As the speculation percolates within the gaming community, one question looms. Will Sony resurrect the entirety of Kratos' tale for the PS5, or might they surprise us with a unique approach that elevates this revered trilogy to new heights? Certainly, this is exciting news for sure if this happens to be true, but as of yet, it is still in the rumor territory, and we await for Sony, or for PlayStation or Santa Monica Studios, to confirm whether this is actually indeed true or not. Let's move on. Insomniac Games has stood strong in the face of adversity, assuring fans that despite the recent leaks surrounding the Wolverine game for the PS5, the game's development remains to be on track. The studio encountered a significant setback due to a distressing ransomware attack, resulting in not just the loss of valuable company data, but also breaching the personal information of its employees. Yet Insomniac, in a testament to its resilience, asserts that this intrusion will not derail their progress. Taken to Twitter to address the incident before the holiday season, Insomniac opened up about the profound impact of the ransomware attack, acknowledging the emotional strain it inflicted while expressing gratitude for the overwhelming support received from fans alike. They emphasized their focus on internal solidarity, uniting as a team to navigate through its challenging period. This breach, affecting not only the current workforce but also former employees and independent contractors, has undoubtedly left a mark. Expressing a mix of sorrow and frustration, Insomniac conveyed their sentiments about the cyber attack, condemning the theft of data, that encompass crucial details, including early development insights into the highly anticipated Marvel's Wolverine game. In a poignant nod to the game's character, the studio likened their resilience to that of Logan himself, highlighting their determination to persevere despite these turbulent times. Despite all the difficulties, Insomniac clarified that Marvel's Wolverine remains on its planned trajectory, pushing forward despite the breach. However, they also provided a key nugget of information. Wolverine is still in its early stages of production. What does that mean for the speculated release date that we've seen swirling around the rumor mill? Because a lot of people have suggested that the game was going to be coming out late 2024 or even early 2025. Well, those whispers of a 2024 launch might not align with the current stage of development of the game as confirmed by Insomniac. The revelation adds a layer of intrigue to the mix as we contemplate the impact of these leaks on the game's trajectory and the studio's unwavering commitment to the project. It's evident that Insomniac Games is determined to ensure that the claws of adversity will not hinder the development of this highly anticipated title. So while we await more concrete updates and insights, it's clear that Insomniac, their resolve to bring Marvel's Wolverine to life on the PS5 remains resolute. Now, I think it will not be 2024 or early 2025. It's probably going to be an end of 2025 game or early 2026. The footage that's been leaked online is in very early development, so I would expect another 2 years or so of development on this game before we even see any more information about the Wolverine project. Guys, if you like the video so far or find the video interesting or informative, then do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. That really helps out the video a great deal. Let's move on. First Contact Entertainment, known for delivering immersive VR experiences like Firewall 0 Hour for the PSVR and its successor Firewall Ultra for the PSVR 2, is sadly bidding farewell. The closure comes after an impressive 8-year journey in the realm of VR gaming, signalling the end of an era for this specialized developer. While Firewall 0 Hour received special praise within the PSVR community, its follow-up Firewall Ultra for PSVR 2 struggled to match the same level of acclaim or surpass its predecessor's success. Surprisingly though, it seems that neither sales figures or critical reviews are solely responsible for First Contact's shutdown. The studio pointed fingers at what they described as a lack of industry support for VR as the underlying reason for their closure. A sentiment shared a heartfelt statement posted on their official Facebook page. The poignant statement setting the closure timeline around the end of the year remains exclusive to the Facebook platform as of this moment, missing from their official website or active social media channels. They expressed the challenges of sustaining themselves as a leading AAA VR game developer in an environment that seemingly doesn't provide the necessary sustenance to thrive. Their words echoed a profound dedication to pushing the technological boundaries, acknowledging the invaluable support from investors, partners, and the community of players. Despite the journey's end, they expressed gratitude for the journey that they've had so far. It's always sad to see studios close down. I have mixed feelings on the whole VR space right now. I was very tempted to dive into VR when the PSVR 2 was about to launch. I was so close. I was about to push the button, but I held off. Ultimately, I looked at the games for VR generally across the board, and they are nowhere near the level of what I expect games to look like. Certainly for someone who's interested in AAA games, I don't see anything in that space for VR right now as it looks. I know there are some games out there, and people have commented on my channel before in the past that there are some games that might be worth a try, but they are few and far between and certainly don't justify the price tag of VR for me right now. I'd love to go out and get a PSVR 2. I think I'll probably wait maybe another year and a half. I'll have a look at maybe what the prices are like next year. I don't see the games like The Last of Us, that style of game, a Call of Duty style of game, you know, really high-end graphics, good quality gameplay. I just don't see it. Most of the times when you're playing VR games, you look at through your headset and you see a pair of hands. That's just not, I don't know. It doesn't do it for me at the moment. So I'll watch the space. I'm very interested in VR and I would love to get involved with it. But right now, let's just say the jury's out for me. Finally, let's move on to our last piece of news here. Insomniac Games, in the wake of a recent ransomware attack, saw confidential details leak about a highly anticipated Spider-Man multiplayer project. Sadly, reports have emerged confirming the cancellation of this ambitious venture. The stolen files from the cyber attack unveiled an entire presentation outlining a game conceptualized as GTA Online meets Spider-Man, standing as a testament to the innovative potential that the game held. Speculation had been rife following the cyber attack, especially after a leaked project roadmap omitted any mention of the multiplayer game. Journalist Jason Schreier insights detailed in a Bloomberg report shed light on the truth behind these whispers. Sources close to Insomniac Games revealed that the Spider-Man multiplayer project had been cancelled a long time ago, confirming the fears of many fans. But that's not all. The breach also uncovered plans for projects like Resistance 4 and Sunset Overdrive 2, both shelved apparently. While Resistance 4 cancellation remains shrouded in mystery, the fate of Sunset Overdrive 2 appears tethered to Sony's acquisition of Insomniac Games many years ago. With Microsoft retaining the publishing rights to the IP, hopes for a sequel under Sony's banner seem very slim. The leak has revealed not just the challenges faced by developers, but also the intricate fate of ambitious projects, especially at Insomniac Games. I would love to have tried a Spider-Man meets GTA Online multiplayer game, but I suppose with what happened at Naughty Dog and their Last of Us Online project being cancelled, I think the realization to make such grand online games, these studios would eventually end up spending the best part of the decade supporting those online games. They have to weigh up whether they would want to continue making multiple single player games or support a single online multiplayer game. That is a choice, and studios are clearly choosing to stick with what they know best, which is the single player side of things. It's a real shame, but I am always pro single player games, so if the result in cancelling Spider-Man multiplayer means we get more single player games, then I'm all for it. But you know what, one thing I will throw out there back to the devs and to the studios is back in the days we had factions. That was fantastic. You know, we had that, and we still had games like The Last of Us 2 come out. We had Naughty Dog making Uncharted 4, right? We had online experiences with those single player games. I'd be happy to go back to that. I don't want a game that I have to spend 10 years playing. I don't want that. I want a game with a brilliant single player side of the game, and then maybe some online gaming for a few months afterwards. Then I'm happy to move on. I don't want to spend 10 years playing Fortnite or Call of Duty Warzone or any of these kind of games where you're constantly, like the Bungie game, Destiny. I just don't want that. So I'm happy for these studios to focus on single player games, but why not just give us an online experience? It doesn't have to be, you know, take a leaf out of Sucker Punch's book with Ghost of Tsushima Online. That was fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Take a leaf out of their book. They seem to be doing it right. And they're not spending hundreds of millions of dollars on making a single player game. Their game costs 60 to 70 million pounds and they raked in over 350 million. What a fantastic studio. Anyway guys, I'm going off on one here, but thank you for watching. That's going to do it for the video. Do me a favour whilst you're here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next PlayStation news, rumours and leaks video.